Om Shri Sai Ram. Offering my most humble prostrations at the divine lotus feet of our loving Swami. My most humble pranams to all the revered and respected elders, to all the sisters and brothers, and to all the wonderful children of the loving Sai family. It is my privilege to once again welcome all of you to yet another divine edition of Saicast. The divine message of Swami for today, which I humbly place before all of you, is titled, Humility and Simplicity are the hallmarks of spirituality. From a spiritual perspective, what is the correct meaning of humility and simplicity has been beautifully brought out by Swami in this message. Swami shares with all of you a wonderful step-by-step guide for understanding and then imbibing these qualities in your own life. Swami says that these two simple words are the hallmarks of a spiritual seeker who is walking on the path of truth. Humility and simplicity should naturally come out from within yourself as a result of your own sadhana. These are gifts from God. You cannot act as if you are a humble and simple person. The difference can easily be understood both by the individual concerned and all others with whom the interaction takes place. Swami further says that love and total surrender to the will of God are the spiritual foundations out of which this humility and simplicity are born. Let us now hear the divine message as dictated by Swami. Om Shri Sai Ram. Humility and simplicity are the hallmarks of spirituality. Simple thinking and decent living should be the ideals based on which a spiritualist should live life. The more the simplicity, the more is the decency. Every one of you, irrespective whether a spiritual seeker or not, should adopt and practice this motto in life so that you become a good example worthy of emulation by others. Simplicity means being just simple and natural. You are just there, that is it. No external airs of superiority and no internal complexes of inferiority. No disturbances of any kind at all in the mind. You are just level-headed and well-grounded to Mother Earth. You do not intend to fly high like a helium-filled balloon, only to be pricked by someone, resulting in a blast in your life and an equally dangerous fall with a huge thud. Everything lost in a few seconds or a minute or two. Simplicity and humility are twins. First humility was born, and then was born simplicity. Without humility, simplicity cannot be seen to have touched someone. If you are not humble, you cannot be simple also. They coexist like two sides of the same coin. But the moot question is, how does one become humble? In most cases, you bend down with humility only after you have gone through severe and several trials and hardships of life, which has forced you to throw your ego, anger, hatred, and jealousy, etc. out of your system. With every blow that God gives in His own divine manner, firstly awareness sets in, then realization sets in, then the conscience gets much clearer, and finally you bow down and always surrender to the will of God. When you realize that this show is run by a supreme consciousness with all the powers of creation, sustenance and dissolution, then you automatically get to know the rules to be followed for living this journey of life. Surrender leads to total dependability on God's will. When surrender happens, humility lights up, and slowly simplicity too joins in. Surrender causes you to be always aware that you are not the doer, so no doership. Therefore, no karma is involved. You get a feeling that God gets everything done through you. When this realization dawns on yourself, then you naturally become humble. It takes over your mind. You are then truly humble and simple. Not just acting humble and simple. Actors are bound to fail because it is their action, it is their karma. But when through the awareness given by God, you automatically become humble and simple, then it becomes very obvious to all the individuals with whom you interact. In all these changes that occurs, love is at the root. Without a fully clear conscience, love will not spring in the heart. When you are loveless, you are lifeless. When you are lifeless, there is no element of humility and simplicity. You therefore need to be aware in which direction the mind is moving. The mind which is locked at the lotus feet of God Almighty will always have a true feeling of surrender. When surrender occurs, love, honesty, sincerity, humility, simplicity, and truthfulness, and all other positive attributes are automatically attracted by you. Once you reach this stage, then life is worth living, because a great part of yourself has already become God. The day you realize this truth, then you should not turn back. Thereafter, only forward is the way. March on, my dear children, and reach me. Your Swami is always waiting to see you climb the highest ladder of life. My love and blessings to all my children. Your own Swami. Jai Sai Ram.